trends that we can follow. Now, like we said earlier, if you don't know much about sports, the main thing to remember is that you just have to manage your risk appropriately based on your bankroll. And that's where the Portfolio Advisor tool comes in handy. It'll help you create your own portfolio of sports systems based on the combination of more than 200 winning systems we offer. To get started, the tool allows you to do quick calculations based on the initial value of either your preferred unit size, that's how much you're willing to risk per bet, or your bank balance, as you can see here. So let's assume you don't have $2,000 to spare for betting, but you do have, say, $1,000. You can edit that value here, and you'll immediately see the best unit value calculated for you over here. But to see the full power of the Portfolio Advisor, what you should do is launch it by clicking this button right over here. And you will be required to go through a few questions at first, so that the advisor can recommend the best settings based on your preferences. Let's take a look at the questions we have here. So the first thing it asks is, which sports do you follow? And if you're the type, like we said earlier, who doesn't care about which sport, you could choose this option. Or if you have certain sports favorites, you could go ahead and check those over here, just as an example. For now, what I'll do is I'll select all available sports. Next question. Choose your profit expectations and risk tolerance. Now what this simply means is, depending on the kind of risk appetite you have as a sports bettor, if you're the type who prefers to maintain only low risk, you could choose conservative over here. Otherwise, standard is like a pretty good balance between risk as well as profit. Or if you're the type who is aggressive and you want the fastest profits, then you could choose this option. For now, we're going to go conservative, so we're going to stick with this. The next question is the frequency of bets. How often do you want to bet? The options we've provided here, keep in mind that you could be a working person and that you might be busy and you don't want to have to bet too often. So all of those have been taken into consideration here. Alright, so we're just going to stick with regular for now. And the last one is the timing of the picks. How flexible are you in placing bets? If you're very flexible, the timing doesn't matter, you could choose this first option. Or if you're okay with any timing, but you don't want to choose systems that place bets closer than 30 minutes before the game start, okay, you could choose this default option. Or if you're very busy and you only like to follow systems that give bets at least 1 hour before the game start, then you could choose the last one. For now, we're just going to stick with these options, and then finally click Calculate My Recommended Portfolio. And when you scroll down here, it's going to show you all the various systems. That's the beauty of the Portfolio Advisor. After it's chosen the various systems that are appropriate according to the settings that you selected, it'll list out the best viable systems for you and edit your unit size, which will show you the recommended bankroll for these particular trends. Take a look at the profit graph, and once you're happy with all these settings here, just click Apply Portfolio, and it'll apply the selected systems that it chose for you so that you don't have to do anything manually yourself. If you follow the system signals to the letter, you'll get exactly the kind of profits that you see here on this amazing profit chart.
Now, all we have to do is check for active signals before the start of the games. For example, in MLB baseball, most games start around 7 p.m. Eastern Time, so below you can see two tabs here. The past signals here is where you can see all the past results of the portfolio you've selected. Okay, and then more importantly, what we're interested in right now is the active signals tab, where I can see current signals for you to place bets on. Now, each of these signals tells me the team to place a bet on, the bet type, the odds, the unit size, and when exactly the game starts. So all I have to do is simply place the suggested bet at the bookie and we're ready to go. It's a complete no-brainer, fully automated, and nothing to analyze or calculate. and it gives signals specifically tailored to your bankroll size. Alright, so right now you can see we have active signals from this new portfolio, which we will place at 5 names and enjoy